All right. I was nominated by a friend to do this push-up challenge, and I so didn't want to do it. But PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. I did a little bit of research on it, fundamentals, just try to understand by definition what this whole thing is. And in short, what it means is get help. Yeah. But today's idea of get help is medication and institutions, which is sad. What is also sad is the fact that it's called a disorder. The real disorder is the fact that people do not want to help people. That's a disorder. So, um, if you look at all the posts coming up on Facebook, all the posts, every post, it's just a copy paste, and you're just nominating people and sort of, saying a couple of things. But what it says, which is very funny, is you never know what someone's going through or their background. Well, of course you wouldn't know. You know why you wouldn't know? Because you've never asked. So, there are a couple of things at least. Firstly, is people not wanting help, which is very common, and secondly, people who are really wanting help but they don't know how to reach out. Um, Now, if you're good if you can pick these things up with persons and like ask them how they are, rather than asking them how much they're earning and how much how well they're doing and what's the plan for the night, they generally ask them, probe some more. Ask how they're doing emotionally, or on those lines. Because you never know what someone's going through literally till you don't find out, and I'm sure someone's waiting to open up. On the other hand, people do not want to talk about this because they think that they can deal with this, and it leads them to addictions, right, from alcohol, drugs, smoking, whatever. And that's how people live with it today, and they think everything's fine. And now all of a sudden there's a disorder and they're okay with calling it a disorder, and everyone's happy. So I don't feel that it's the right way to deal with it, but still there are many who are okay with it. But the point is, be there for people, because the real disorder is when we follow ideologies like be yourself, don't let anyone tell you anything, do whatever pleases you, do what you like, whatever. When you follow all these things, you're going to destroy yourself. And I believe everyone just wants to do that. There's a lot of arrogance in all of this. So, and it's not a very nice thing to do for your personality, for your character, for the way you think, because everything starts getting really aggressive then. But the point is that people need to be reached out to. Me doing a push-up won't really help. But when it comes to spreading awareness, sticking to the point in terms of what that disorder, that so-called disorder is, and addressing that, and trying to reach out to people, then, now that makes more sense, you see. Now, I understand the whole activity in terms of the push-up or the pull-up. That's cute, but still, it just doesn't make sense, because if you notice, 100% of the interaction at least is about how the person's doing the push-up, a little bit of fun here and there. But do you think somebody with that particular situation, or someone who's going through something like that, would be looking at this video and be like, oh, so nice, you just made my day, I just wanted to see your push-up, that's all? They're not going to say that. In fact, I'm sure people are just looking for help, and also sure that they don't want to reach out because they are embarrassed. Either embarrassed, or either afraid of judgment, or either afraid of, oh, what will people think? Will they take advantage of what I say? And well, that's what sucks, and that's the reason why so many of us don't trust each other. So I don't know if this helps in any way, but if there's any of you out there who'd like to just open up in a small way, practice opening up. I mean, in a sense, in a way, like what you're feeling, what you're going through, try and confide in somebody who you love, who you can trust. If not, you'd rather just get some professional help. At least you let it out, but you have to let things out. You can't live with it. You can't keep things in you. Now, I don't know the extent of what you're going through in person. I'm sure it's way beyond my comprehension, but all I'm saying is there is a way you can discuss these things, you can talk about these things, and I'm sure when you get a third person perspective, at least there'll be a little change. Maybe not instantly, it'll take some time, but at least there'll be a little change, and that's a start. So if there's any one of you listening to this, and if you'd like to discuss something that that you're trying to let out or trying to reach out to, and if you'd like, please feel free to inbox, and maybe I can either listen or just maybe just give you a few suggestions. But I hope this helps in some way. As far as the push-ups concerned, you can watch my exercise videos. I hope that helps, but I was not really keen on doing the whole push-up thing. I'm sorry, but I wanted to get to the point, and I hope this helps in some way. I'll see you guys in my next video. Cheers. Bye.